Hello and welcome to Craftoria. And I think I found out what's going to work best here as I sleep. I don't know. It's a curse starting videos when it's becoming nighttime. So I decided having this kind of staggered thing was going to give me access to at least another side of the infusers. Fantastic. We are going to be transporting stuff into the bottom of the metallurgic infusers. The infusers, enrichment chambers, right? So stuff coming into the bottom of the enrichment chambers. The pattern providers here are going to hold the patterns, right? I think those were both redstone. Am I correct? I think so. Basic. Redstone. Great. Yes. Both redstone. Excellent. And I told them both to be blocks. Okay, that's fine. This reinforced goes in. This is gonna be redstone though. No, give me this. This goes in this. This is the redstone. Redstone, and then this is the diamond. Okay, cool. So those go in there, right? Great. Pattern providers are gonna tell this thing to craft stuff. Enrichment chamber is going to constantly fuel the enriched stuff to keep what we need in place. Then we have pattern provider. And what I ran into, we were low on sides, right? So we have pattern providers. We also need import buses for all the nonsense. To take the completed stuff out back into the ME system. So we're gonna have like I guess like import bus, right? On the back. Now what that meant, because two sides are taken up by just ME stuff, I still need a way to get power to them, which kind of just left me with the tops, I guess, or spacing them out, until I discovered the induction card, which allows AE devices to accept or send energy. So I can say, you accept and send energy. You can accept and send energy. And this is going to be energy from our AE system, which I had overlooked was an option. But it is. So this 4K ME energy storage that I made can hold 4 trillion FE. Wow. I didn't need to make a 4K storage cell at all. The current problem I'm running into with making that is I need to put it in a case. To make the case, I need to make insulating gel. Make insulating gel, I need cactus. And do you know who hasn't found a desert? Me. I have not found a desert. I wonder if I skipped cactuses. I probably skipped cactus loot. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, I bet so. So let's... We're gonna have a little bit of an adventure. I put our boat there. Drop all that stuff. Great. Okay. I was running around. Oops. I thought this was a desert. It was not. It's a beach. I found a dungeon down there, though. So we're gonna go to that dungeon. And we're gonna see if we can find a cactus. Is there a cactus in here? No, absolutely not. Why would there be? I will take the fermented spider eye, though. We also need to remember to grab brown mushrooms for, you guessed it, fermented spider eyes. Because these guys increase spawn count, I think. Yeah. On spawners. So, it's helpful. That's why we're getting a bunch of blaze rods from our 2 blaze spawners. They spawn 8 blazes at a time. Oh, good. This is probably the most put together thing I've ever seen. Suppose I'll also grab any redstone we happen across. Ow. Don't really want to collect all these spawners. What I will do is that, though. Phantom membrane, sure. Take red mushrooms. Glass is big meh. Potion of regen, yeah. Okay. Squid beak, sure. Oh, goodness. Everything's a mess. No cactuses. No cactuses, but brown mushroom. Redstone. I'll take the redstone lamps too. We're not going to be super duper thorough here. Baked potato. blocks, yes. Maybe I will take the crackstone brick stuff. Sir. Myotoxin. Okay. Ouch. 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 You take books. Ink sac, sure. Red mushroom. Cactus. Yay. So now the real question is, since we got what we came for, do we leave? Donk. Let me out. Or do we run down? Hard choice. Honestly. I like loot. I don't really need it right now. Yikes. I suppose I just considered we're gonna have to go back up, but we can get diamonds. We are going to have to go back up to get out of here. Up. There. Now we're down. Ouch. Thanks. Shears of Winter. Midnight robes. That sounds cool. Guys, can you relax? These guys don't have any chill. Cloud in a bottle. I'm getting lots of things I haven't gotten before. That's cool. And there is blocks of coal and stuff down here, so I mean, it's pretty cool. We're getting good stuff. This is fine. Great. Where am I? Ooh, what's this? Oh, no way. That's fantastic. Ow. this actually a trial chamber? That's super cool. Here we are. I am going to mark this great. Perfect spot to come back to. So, I'm glad we stuck around a little bit. That's fantastic. Trial camper. Save. But don't. Of course it's nighttime. Cool. So now that we have a cactus, can I maybe really? Okay. Really? Huh. Okay. Okay. Now that I have one cactus, is there a good way for me to turn that into multiple cacti? Probably not. If I had to make a judgment there. But we're gonna try. Bone meal. Cactus. Okay. Cactus has to go onto sand. Great. Sand. Perfect. Bone meal. I don't think that's working. Dang. Okay. I guess I wait for that to grow some. And I just break all these things without looking at them. It's gonna make me feel better. Great. Drop that stuff. Whoop. Cauldron. Sapphire, that stuff. That. Shears of Winter. Unbreakable. Oh, cool. That's fantastic. Great. Gonna break all this stuff. Great. Let's take a look at a cloud in a bottle. That's fair. 2 additional air jumps. That would have been cool. And then what is this? Increase movement on the snow. Okay. Plus 1 experience point for every 2 units of damage. Okay. Complete invisibility. Okay. Meh. Pretty big meh. That's okay. Run over here. Do that. Great. Oop, and rubinated nether. So, there's a chest full of stuff. Now we have unbreakable shears. That's great. I like that a lot. Definitely don't want the clown bottle. Grow faster. Please. Didn't work. What about with going this thing? What if I make one of these things? I'm not going to give it ether gas, but when combined with power and water. Okay. Let's see if we can make one of those real quick. No, absolutely not. Why would I be able to? Fertilizer. Okay. How do I get fertilizer? I don't know. Fertilizer. Produced by sewage composter. Cool. Make one of those real quick. This is fine. Everything's fine. This is exactly what I planned to do this video. Obviously. Clay. Still hasn't grown. Thank you. Thank you. Sewage composter. Great. Wind provided with sewage. Fluid produced. Okay. Great. So let's also make a sewer. Hopefully these don't need energy. Because I don't want to give them energy. Pretty much all there. Didn't say that they needed energy. Suppose we'll see. But I do have animals. Hi, animals. How are you? Are you guys doing great? Yeah. Whoops. Give me this. Let me borrow this. We're not producing sewage. Is that because you don't have power? We'll fix it. I'll fix it. Just wanted to be super duper lazy. It's fine. It's fine. Things make this all real simple. There's sewage. Great. Now, sewage composter. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna... I am going to... Here. Fluid. This is very, very temporary, by the way. I have no intention of making this a permanent thing over there. I'm gonna put that there. And then... Listen here, Moo Moo. Great. Now you also need power. I don't suppose you can share, no? Absolutely not. Great. There's my one piece of fertilizer I needed. I'll just let that run for a little bit, then we'll get a little bit more fertilizer. I just want to see if this is going to be fantastic. Or if I'm going to be sorely disappointed. I suspect the first one. Oh no. What do you mean I can't put a cactus in here? Output, uh-huh. Water, yes. Huh. Water. I am going to be sad. I'm not gonna hurt. Hey guys. Ouch. Did you guys spawn? Never spawned here before. And am I actually just way off base here? Crazy? I might be absolutely insane. What am I missing? Do I need one of these? Apparently. Okay. Hold on. Simulating nothing. Okay. How do I... Simulated hydroponic bed. What's that mean? Simulating nothing. Do I combine these? What's this do? To gather crop data. What do you mean? I don't understand. Hello? I don't... I don't understand. Give me this. No, I didn't actually want that. Gonna make a simulated one. I'm gonna figure this out. What am I missing? That's probably enough fertilizer, but why stop now? Nope. I want... Where'd it go? Am I insane? What's happening? Oh, we're going. Okay. Okay. And now I make another one of these. Is this real? When did this become a thing? Okay. So let's see. Nothing. Okay. Excellent. That's what I wanted. Great. Huh. Oh no. I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out. Because that's goofy. I'm gonna see how we can get more cactuses faster. And that's going to solve our side issue here. Because these guys are all going to be getting energy and they're crafting things, and then I just need a bunch of import buses taking the stuff out. So that's what I had worked out for that. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have a good way to get a bunch of cactus, let me know. Otherwise, I guess I'm gonna go hunting for desert. I don't... What am I missing? I'll figure it out. Thanks again. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.